Alright, so I gotta see if I can get the door put back on this truck. Because right now it doesn't open. Well, I guess it opens, but it just comes off. So I got a piece of metal. I'm gonna remove the door and see if we can fix it back up somehow. I've not been successful finding a replacement door for this truck yet, at least not one that I'm willing to go get. So I'm going to try and patch this up best I can. There should be metal here for the hinge to bolt to. So do some body work here. This thing has been patched up. Whole bottom of this door is gone. So, yeah, I'm just going to patch it up best I can and see what happens. All the bolts are broken off in here. So, I'm not real optimistic about this. Might end up popping this hinge off, maybe. Just sticking it to the door. I don't know. This might get real ugly. So I don't know. Piece of metal. I don't have any way to cut right at the moment. It's a pretty thick plate, I guess. Probably a little thicker than it needs to be. So my thought is to take a chunk of this and just put it over top of this. Try and bolt it maybe. I don't know. It's in pretty bad shape. Not really any shape at all. So I'm not sure yet. This may all be kind of useless. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get this in a little better position and find something to cut this metal with, and we'll get to work. Alright, so I whittled this little piece of metal out. This thing. That's gonna live right here. Something like that. I cut it out with this. This place is a mess. This little plasma cutter I got off Amazon. I don't know what to do with this. The bolts are broke off in it. That thing moves around in there, so I think I'm going to try and get that piece out and then just through bolt it, put nuts and bolts on it. And then I don't know what to do with this yet. I'm probably just going to drill a couple of bolt holes and put bolts in it. There's like a reinforcement thing that goes down through here. Well, it goes down to, you know, where it goes down to where it's not. Yeah. So I'll drill a couple holes and put this here. If I can get some bolts in here, then I can bolt it back to the hinge. The hinge is okay. Knock the bolts out of it. So There's a bolt down in there. Anyway, yeah. So I think if I can get some bolts in the top, I can hang the door on. I can reach through here. I'll probably mark that so I can drill some holes in that. And I should probably weld this. At least around this here and here. I might do that. But I have to drag it in the garage. My welder's all the way at the back of the garage. And I don't know if y'all can see this mess that I have in here. It's a mess. So I gotta clean that up. And my welder's all the way at the back of that mess, by the way. So we'll see. I'm gonna drill some holes, see if I can get this other piece out, and then we'll go. Alright, here's where I'm at. In my driveway. Here's the truck. Got some tires stacked up to set the door on. I already put it on there once because I had to mark these holes. So I can reach up through the speaker hole, put nuts and bolts on these. No, I put nuts and bolts on these. I'm pretty sure, I'm no body man, but there's probably going to be an alignment issue with the door. But as long as it opens and closes, that's fine. This thing is, I might be able to just yank on the door and adjust it, get it to shut. It really, really needs a door. I don't know if y'all can tell. But, yeah. For what it is, it's fine. I'll keep looking for some doors, but I don't know. So, I'm going to fight with this and get this put on and see what happens. Alright. Alright, so, got it back on here. It's not real pretty. To be honest with you, it's not my best work. So, nuts and bolts up here. We got the plate in. It's got 3/8 bolts in it. And then there's 2 bolts here. There's 3 bolts here. I lubed everything up. Maybe it'll work. Yeah. So it's better than it was. At least it's hanging on there now. So let's see if it closes. Yeah, look at that. Alright. Closes. Oh yeah, look at that. Functional. It's the gap is pretty tight, which I expected that. I mean, I added, I don't know, what was that, 3/16 plate. So yeah, the bottom of the door is going to be shifted back a little bit. Not worried about it. It actually shuts really good, considering that it's all just boogered back together. So probably should have welded it. Maybe I'll come back and do it. I probably won't, because it's working. So anyway, I'm going to put the door panel back on it and call it good. It's awesome. Got a functional door on this thing now, so yeah, we're happy with that. This little fella. I don't know where he came from. It's a little chilly for them. So yeah, I'm gonna put the door panel back on. I don't think I'm gonna bother putting this speaker back in because I don't think it's any good. And yeah, that's what these wires are for. Speaker wires. So I'm gonna leave them in there just in case. I'll probably put a radio in it at some point. But for right now, I'm gonna see if I can't find a door. See if I can't find a door somewhere for it. I'll keep looking for a door anyway. So yeah, door's back on.